Alright, so I'm making something for Thanksgiving lunch here. We had a bunch of suppers. We had one last weekend, we had one yesterday, Sunday. And today's actually Thanksgiving here in Canada, so I made a little ham, and I got some leftover potatoes from yesterday. I made some stuffing. It's pretty well cooked, it's just in the oven. Warming up. I was tying up my apron, that's why I wasn't moving. Okay, so I'm making some coleslaw, and I figured I'd show you guys how I make my coleslaw. I just take my cheese grater here, and I cut the cabbage in half. I already cut one up, and then I put it in this bag because that's gonna go in my compost. There's some corn stuff in there. Anyways, this isn't the nicest corn right here. I cooked it up anyways, but I don't know if we're going to eat that, but the other ones look really, really good. Those are pretty well cooked. I'm just going to leave them in there until we're ready to eat. The ham is pretty well cooked, like I said, and there is the stuffing. So I just have that on really low, staying warm, and I'm going to probably mash up these potatoes, and I might... Do you want me to make a turnip, or are you going to have some of these mashed potatoes? Okay, well, I'm going to cook a turnip, and it'll probably just be Riley eating some of these potatoes here. So I just take and just grate. Well, I'm not going to bore you. I'm going to grate all that, and then I don't know if I'll grate this whole half of onion. I might only do like a half of this half. And then I have a carrot here I'm going to peel, and I'm going to grate that in there as well, just for some added color. And then I'm not fussy about the coleslaw dressing. This is the Great Value stuff. And then I put it in, but I'll bring you guys back whenever I got this all grated up. I might have to get a bigger bowl. I don't know if that's gonna, but we'll eat this for the next couple days. And like I said, I'll grate up my onion and my carrot, and then I'll show you what it looks like before I put my salad dressing in. So I just wanted to pop in and show you guys what is left of that big piece of cabbage. It's pretty well just the core, and I don't want to eat that because it's pretty, I don't know, bitter, I guess. So I think I took pretty well everything off that I could take off, other than maybe a little bit right here. That should be good enough. I'm going to put that in my compost bag, and now I'm going to work on my onion. I upgraded to a bigger bowl. I am going to take this stuff here and put it into just the one bowl. Alright, so that's what the coleslaw looks like. If you had some purple cabbage or some red onions or whatever, you could put those in for some extra color, but I usually just use onions. And I did use that whole half of onion. I got some carrots and then the coleslaw in there. Now I'm just going to get a spoon to mix it all together. You're probably not going to be able to see it. We like it creamy. Not too creamy that it's runny, but we don't like it dry. So I'm going to make this, and then I'm going to set it aside. It's almost lunchtime, but I'm not sure if Riley's coming home or because he's next door right now. I don't know if he's eating lunch there. If that's the case, it might just be Jay and I eating, or I might wait and just do like a meal at supper time. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. Whoops, I'm making a mess. Alright, so I'm gonna go get this mixed, and I'll put it in the fridge for a little bit to set. I got my bag full of my compost stuff over there, and Jay is cutting up some turnip over there. The corn's cooked. Everything's just kind of like on low right now, keeping warm. All the dishes are pretty well done, and I was just starting to set the table over there. And I just have my recycling to pick up, and the kitchen is spotless. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so there's my ham. I took it out of the oven. You guys remember one of my grocery hauls, I had gotten a big ham and I just kind of sliced it in 3. We use, I think this is the center part if I'm not mistaken. It might be one of the ends, but I know it's not the tiny end. But so I'm going to cut this up. I have my electric knife over here ready to go. I'm just going to cut it kind of, not in tiny slivers, but big, it's, you know, tiny enough that we don't need big thick pieces of ham. So I'm going to chop that, and it was confirmed Riley's eating lunch next door. So what I'm going to do is I'll just make up a plate for him for supper, and we'll just all sit down and have supper together, and whatever it is that we decide to, if there's leftovers, maybe we'll have some leftovers. If not, I'll maybe just pop a pizza in the oven and he can have some of this. And because I was, the pizzas that I did make were supposed to be for every Thursday, but I might, I don't know, because we had a lot of meat and potatoes and stuff this week, and it was supposed to be meat, potatoes, and veggies for his lunch today, but he doesn't have school. I kind of forgot about that. And then tomorrow, because tonight, technically he was going to be next door, and there wasn't going to be any leftovers, but I don't want to send him with like him and stuff like that. So I think tonight I'm just going to kind of bend the rules a little bit, bend my own rules, and I'm going to make some pizza, and then he can have this if he wants a little slice of pizza. It's no problem. And then I can send him with some to school tomorrow, and I don't have to really worry about it. So that is the plan. So I'm going to go get this cut up, and when Jay and I sit down and have our lunch, I will show you guys our plates, what they look like. Alright, so this is our Thanksgiving lunch. I got some corn. There's just one cob. I just cut it off the cob. I got a piece of ham, some coleslaw, some dressing, some potatoes, and some turnip. I don't know if I'll eat all that, but I am starving, so I'm going to try. And then there's pickles and all that on the side over here. So I made up a dish for Riley for supper tonight, and then I got a dish going for his lunch tomorrow, possibly. So we're going to go eat this and enjoy our Thanksgiving dinner. A quiet Thanksgiving dinner. Alright, so we are going to walk over to I'm not going to walk over, we're going to drive over. I'll probably bring the car and park it when we go into the sugar camp. We're going to take a nice walk back to the camp, and we're going to get some, I gotta go get a book, because we're going to pick some beautiful leaves, and I want to put them in the book and keep them nice. I'll be right back. So like wide open. super muddy. But we're here. Back at the sugar camp in the fall. Very beautiful. It's a gorgeous walk. I've been picking up leaves. All kinds of stuff. Alright, good morning guys. It is 7 our time. I've been up for 3 hours. Yes, I've been up since 4. A nice fresh pot of coffee. I just figured I'd pop in and say good morning, and I got my dishes going here and my toothbrush out. I'm gonna give this a wash and put it back on to my light fixture up here. I just got a little bit of water going in there. So I'm gonna make my son some breakfast. I'm gonna make him some eggs. There's a couple pieces of leftover ham. He's gonna take some pizza for his lunch today, so we'll just make something for supper tonight. Maybe I'll make a shepherd's pie or something that he can bring to school tomorrow. I'm kind of liking this leftover thing here, so instead of always sandwiches. So I'm going to give him some eggs and some toast and some fried ham and maybe a little bit of banana bread. Been eating away at that, which is awesome. I like when I can bake things and it gets eaten up instead of wasted. And we've been eating our pumpkin seeds and all that stuff, so. And we don't have anywhere to go. His lunch is already packed for today. His lunch and a snack. We just gotta pick out his school clothes, and everything is done. I can actually relax today. But it would be nice. The internet's not working. It would be nice if. See the picture? I took that picture. I took that pretty picture. Yes, I did. Yeah, but my internet's not working, so it's just kind of in and out. I don't know if it's. I'm thinking it's a firewall. The problem. So. Alright, I'm gonna go get Magoo his breakfast, and I'm gonna go have myself another cup of coffee and get this day started. I've already rearranged the living room. The reason I was up so early was because the toilet was plugged and I had to deal with that, and it wasn't fun, and it overflowed, and so yeah, needless to say, I've been up since 4. I had to basically wash down the bathroom, throw all that laundry in, all the towels that I use to clean that up, and of course my mop bucket's broke. It's in the dryer right now, so there was a load of laundry, and then I tidied up like the play area room. It's technically my son's room, but he's goes in the living room for the winter, so it's a play room / office-y type of thing for now. I just cleaned the actual living room, which is his bedroom now. Rearranged some stuff. I vacuumed and did all that stuff, so the house is pretty well cleaned. There's just the laundry in my room to do, which I will tackle later. And then I am just relaxing for the day. I've got emails to write. I have blog posts to write for my website. I have videos that I want to get ready, and what I think I'm going to do with the videos is instead of uploading them here, because it seems like every time I try to upload a video to YouTube, it screws our internet up completely. So I don't know what's going on there. So what I'm going to do is I'll just wait until Jay has his dialysis treatment, and I'll just upload them when we're down there and use the Wi-Fi down there. So alrighty, enough chit chat. I will go start breakfast, and I'll show you his plate when it's all done. And I'm gonna check and see. I don't know if yesterday I have enough footage to make a video or not, but if not, I will add this today to it as well. But I think maybe I'll just keep it as is, and because it was Thanksgiving after all yesterday. Alrighty, sorry that you guys are staring. I just don't, my hair is a mess. I always look like crap, so that's why the camera's never turned at me. Alrighty, I will see you guys later on whenever there's all the light. The sun's starting to come up because the sky's turning blue slowly. Alright, I'll be back.
It's just something up along like the, you can change the colors of it, so it's like.
So this is what I'm having for lunch today. I got some leftover homemade stuffing, leftover homemade coleslaw, and here I just fried some mushrooms, put some garlic powder and salt and pepper, and then I just put some grated cheese on top and let it melt. Doesn't look the prettiest, but it's very good. So that is today's lunch. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of get supper started. It's only 12:30, but I'm gonna put these in, I think, maybe on really, really, really low and just let them slow cook. And then maybe towards the end I'll add some barbecue sauce on them. I'll probably just make, well, I think there's some leftover mashed potatoes, so maybe I'll do that. And then there's leftover coleslaw, excuse me. So I'll figure something, I'll piece something together. But here I've got some pork chops. They're kind of still frozen together. I've got 4 of them, 4 or 5 of them in there. But I put some salt, some pepper, some garlic powder. I got some parsley on there. And it smells so good just with those 4 ingredients. So I'm going to go, and I don't think there's anything in the oven. Yeah, there is. I got to take out the grease, but turn on the oven, the lowest setting. Maybe I'll cut up an onion or something and throw that in there as well, but I'll get that going, and then at least the main part of tonight's meal will be cooked, and I won't have to worry about that. I don't mind. I can eat some more of the rest of the stuffing, some more coleslaw with that, and that would be fine. I'll see what Jay wants, and they might be able to split the mashed potatoes that are left, and then I'll just have to do up like a vegetable. So simple, and it'll be filling. So that is what I'm going to make tonight for supper. So obviously I'll be back whenever I'm cooking or I've got it plated up or something, and show you guys the final product. Alright, hi guys. Do a little bit of vlogging before my son gets home from school. My mom is picking them up today because she went to go for a little walk. So I decided I will share with you guys what I'm having for supper. Now there's kind of like a variety of stuff. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted. Yada yada. So I'll start with in here is my pork chops. That's what I originally started with. And then in here I decided I wanted to try one of those onion blossoms. So I got one of those going in there. I'm hoping that that'll turn out and be good. And then I'll share, and if it is good, I'll show you, and I'll show you how to make one next time. And then here I just got 4 pizza rolls. These were the ones that I had made not too long ago, but I just got a couple of those heating up. And then back here I figured some mushrooms and onions to go on the pork chops, and then I've got corn on the cob here, and then I made these little biscuits from the Pillsbury Crescents, I think they are. I don't know, I wasn't able to open the thing properly, so they kind of all bursted out, so I just rolled them in the balls and made little, made a few of these little rolls to go with dinner. And this is our view while we geocache. Hey guys, so yeah, isn't that exciting about the tomatoes? Like, I am so excited. We had drove past, and I seen them, and then we kept driving, and I'm like, I told Jay, I'm like, no, we're stopping, I'm going back. And then they had the 2 boxes, sitting out, and I said, it seems too good to be true, I'm just gonna go ask. So I went and I knocked on the man's door, and he said, no, go ahead, take them. So I'm like, yes, score. So I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna go. I'm just at the beach right now. Oh, as you guys can see, the beach over there. So, oh, my hair's a mess. That's why I usually don't go on camera. But I don't care. It doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go, and I got videos to upload because I have a hard time doing them at home. I want to go upload the videos and then maybe just kind of go on the beach a little bit looking for some bottles and cans and stuff like that. When I drive to where I'm going, I'm just going to drive like along the beach, and if I see some cans and bottles, I'm going to pick them up because it's free money. So we get free tomatoes, we get free money, other people have to pay the deposit, and we go and collect it. So I got hairs in my face. Alrighty, so I'm gonna stop boring you guys. I'm gonna head up the road here, and I don't know, maybe we'll go geocaching. I have no idea. Alright, I'm getting a text, so I'll talk to you later. Alright guys, I am where I need to be. Well, where I usually go and sit. I'm just trying to get comfy back here. You ever have one of those days? I have these days almost every day, but one of those days where you just want to go home, take your bra off, stay in your pajamas, not go anywhere. Yeah, that's today. That is today for me, so, but I gotta come to dialysis, so, but when I go home, that is what I'm doing. I know, too much information. Oh, so, okay. Oh, I'm still so excited about my tomatoes. That is just awesome. So I have my computer here. I'm going to go and get that stuff all uploaded. These guys are working over here. I'm just going to chill back here and just take it easy. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit, and hopefully I'll get this video up today. They're huge. Huge. These are the tomatoes that we got on the side of the road for free today. I don't know, they still had some of the stems on them. But some of them are starting to turn red, some of them are rotten, like that one. That one's a little rotten, but we will throw that in the compost bin, but there's not too many rotten ones.
And
it's
plus we can
amazing.
dehydrate them.
Exactly, when they turn red, you can dehydrate them. But I just wanted to show you guys the free tomatoes that we got on the side of the road today.